What is up, guys? It is RSC6414 here, back with another video. This time I'll be previewing and predicting NXT Takeover. Predict every match on the card just like I do my pay-per-view predictions. It'll be on 8 p.m. tomorrow night, the WWE Network. 7:30 is the pre-show. The pre-show panel consists of Renee Young, I think Cesaro, Paul Heyman, and Christian, if I'm not mistaken. And then we go to the show at 8 p.m. on the network. Good matches on paper. It looks like it should be some good matches. I'm looking forward to it overall. NXT Arrival was a couple months ago in which Neville won the title, and that was kind of one of the biggest events to kick off the network. And now we've got this, so it should be good, and should be good to deliver. The first match we've got on the card will be no particular order. You'll have Adam Rose, don't be a lemon, be a rosebud, taking on Camacho. But it should be interesting. I really don't see Camacho winning here. Adam Rose beat him a couple weeks ago, and then Camacho got kind of frustrated and attacked him after the match, if I'm not mistaken. And that's how this all kind of set up here. I think Adam Rose will get the win here. He's on the main roster. He's getting a push, and I don't see Camacho winning here. Obviously, Camacho used to be Hunico's guy. Since then, it looks like they're pushing him again. He fell off for a little bit, so I'd like to see Camacho get a push, but I don't see him winning here. So my pick, Adam Rose. The next match we have Sami Zayn versus Tyler Breeze. This match should be good. This match was all set up a couple weeks ago, in which Tyler Breeze faced Sami Zayn, who faced Tyson Kidd in a triple threat. The winner would be announced for the #1 contender at NXT Takeover. And what happened? Tyson Kidd wins with the elbow drop off the top rope, leaving Sami Zayn and Tyler Breeze left to basically not do a whole lot. They kind of put these guys together in a feud. It makes sense for a match if they competed in the match to face off at Takeover. This should be a good match. Sami Zayn, obviously an incredible wrestler in the ring, and Tyler Breeze also entertaining, his gimmick especially, and a good wrestler at that. So it should be a good match. I'm really looking forward to this match. I think it could be a show stealer. If I had to pick, Sami Zayn's lost a lot of matches, big matches lately. I'm going to go ahead and pick Sami Zayn to pick up the win here over Tyler Breeze. I think it's about time he picks up a big win on a showcasing event like this Takeover special event, if you will call it. The next match we have the NXT Tag Team Championship match. The Ascension, Conor O'Brien and Rick Victor. Big fans of the Ascension, definitely my favorite in NXT. Taking on El Local and Kalisto. El Local being Ricardo Rodriguez. Kalisto was Samurai Del Sol on the Indies. Now he's Kalisto and getting a push at the tag title, so that's cool. Samurai Del Sol is my favorite wrestler on the Indies, so I'm a big fan of Kalisto. It really should be a really good match. I'm really looking forward to this, probably more than any match on the card, to be perfectly honest. I think it should be a good match, should deliver. Hope they give it a decent amount of time here. I'm looking forward to it. The Ascension, the longest tag team champions in NXT history, so that's something to make note of. They haven't really had a lot of tag teams to face off and defend. It seems like every time they're on an episode of NXT, they're squashing other teams. But it should be a good match here. Their first real challenge. They beat Too Cool at NXT Arrival, the old tag team champs. So that was a good win. But yeah, it should be a good match. If I had to pick, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Ascension to win and retain the titles. I don't see a team like El Local and Kalisto just coming on TV 2 weeks and then 2 weeks later winning the titles. I don't think it'd make much sense, to be honest. I know they've had a lot of matches at house shows, but not really on TV, so it really wouldn't make sense for them to take the titles here. Therefore, I'm going to pick the Ascension to keep their long, impressive reign continuing. The next match we have is the NXT Women's Championship match. Charlotte Flair versus Natalya. Ric Flair will be in the corner of Charlotte. Obviously, Charlotte is Ric Flair's daughter. Natalya will have Bret the Hitman Hart in her corner, her uncle. So it should be interesting. Puts on an interesting perspective in this match. I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. I see this match was all kind of set up when Charlotte, they had an NXT Women's Championship tournament to determine the 2 final competitors to face off for the championship. Paige got it vacated when she went to the main roster. They created the tournament. Charlotte picked up some impressive wins. Natalya won. So now they're facing off. I'm going to pick Charlotte Flair here to pick up the title. I think it makes sense for a developmental star to win the title here. I don't really think it'd make much sense for someone like Natalya, who's already on the main roster, to hold a developmental territories title belt, because the whole point of it is to give people who are developing a chance to showcase what they've got. So I'm going to pick Charlotte Flair here to pick up the win. I wouldn't be surprised if Natalya won. Actually, I would be surprised in a way, because it'd be like NXT Redemption all over again, where they have main roster people on the developmental show. But not a problem here. Should be a good match for what it's worth, and I'm looking forward to it. So my pick, Charlotte Flair to become your new NXT Women's Champion. And then we have the main event of the night. You have Adrian Neville, the NXT Champion, taking on Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd hasn't really gotten a push in a while since he held the tag title belts with David Hart Smith a long time ago at the Hart Dynasty. So it's cool to see him getting a push, at least on the developmental show. I'm going for Tyson Kidd, honestly. I think it'd be cool to see him win. I could see him winning, to be perfectly honest. Adrian Neville won it about a month and a half ago at a Rival, beating out Bo Dallas, the longest reigning NXT champion, in a ladder match. That was a really good match. Adrian Neville, awesome in the ring. Tyson Kidd, awesome in the ring. Both high flyers. Should be a damn good match. I'm excited for it, and I think it'll deliver overall. If I had to pick a winner, like I said, the main roster guys, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense for them to win, but in this case, they're not doing a whole lot with Tyson Kidd on the main roster. What better way to kind of reinvent himself than to give him the title here? So it should be a good match. My prediction, I'm going to have to pick Adrian Neville here to retain and still be your NXT champion. I'd like to see Tyson. I want to pick Tyson, but it's only a month and a half into the reign, and I think they're going to let him hold the title a while, Neville, until they bring him up to the main roster. So if I had to pick, my pick, Adrian Neville, the man that gravity forgot. So it should be a good match. Overall, show looks good. I'll be checking it out tomorrow. I'll probably do a review of NXT Takeover instead of TNA this week. I apologize, but I'll probably be doing a Takeover review instead of TNA. But the TNA review will be back next Thursday. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos and subscribe. Enjoy Takeover tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody.